I walked past a 2009 Cadillac Escalade last week, $7,500. That's less than most people pay in sales tax on a new one, and the Escalade will probably outlast the new one. Here's what most people don't get. Every day, people are financing brand new luxury SUVs for $60,000, $70,000, and in the first 2 years, a third of the value evaporates, just gone. Before they've made the third payment, the thing is thousands of dollars poorer. Meanwhile, on used car lots across America, there are luxury SUVs that originally cost $80,000, $90,000. Leather seats, V8 engines, premium sound, real luxury badges, for under 10 grand. I've been doing this for over 20 years, and I've seen the same mistake over and over. People buy based on model year. Smart buyers buy based on engineering. Today I'm counting down 5 luxury SUVs that depreciation destroyed, but reliability didn't. 5 SUVs that make a brand new Lexus look like a scam. And when we get to number 1, you'll understand why walking into a Lexus dealership with a blank check might be one of the worst financial decisions you can make. Let's get into it. Everyone knows this one. For years, the flagship of American luxury SUVs. Athletes drove them. CEOs drove them. Rappers wrote songs about them. I know a landscaper in Arizona who bought his 2009 with 140,000 miles. 3 years later, the odometer reads 220,000. He spent less on repairs than his neighbor spent on one annual service visit for his Range Rover. Under the hood, 6.2-liter V8, over 400 horsepower, 8 seats, real road presence. And unlike a lot of modern luxury SUVs, it still sits on a truck chassis, not some bloated crossover. The 2009 model year avoided some of the headaches that came with later versions. That makes it one of the most sought-after used Escalades. What to check? Magnetic ride suspension. Oil leaks. Test every door handle, yes, really. Listen closely to a cold start. Price? $7,000 to $9,500. For context, what a new Lexus RX350 costs just as a down payment buys you the entire Escalade. The whole thing. But if you think 400 horsepower for under 10 grand is wild, wait for the next one, because number 4 has an engine originally built for a sports car. This is probably the most overlooked luxury SUV in America. Most buyers don't know what it is. Most dealers have no idea how to sell it, and that's exactly why it's such a steal. Underneath the bodywork sits Nissan's legendary 3.7-liter V6, the same engine family as the Nissan 37OZ, a sports car engine, 325 horsepower. Naturally aspirated, no turbos, no complicated hybrid systems, no expensive European engineering experiments, just waiting to drain your bank account. And unlike most luxury SUVs, the FX37 is actually fun to drive. The steering is sharp, the suspension is athletic. The whole thing feels more like a sports sedan than a crossover. I've watched buyers ignore one with 130,000 miles because the number scared them. The number never worried me. What worries me is neglect. Service history matters more than the number on the odometer. A well-maintained FX37 easily outlasts vehicles that cost twice as much. Check oil consumption, wheel bearing noise, infotainment system. Control arm bushings. Price? Usually $6,000 to $9,500. A brand new Lexus NX starts at over 40 grand. The FX37 has more power, more character, and you could buy it twice for the same money. But if you want luxury and reliability, the next SUV is hard to ignore. Because underneath the badge sits something mechanics trust more than almost anything else: Honda engineering. The MDX has become one of the smartest luxury SUV buys under 10 grand, and most people have no idea. 3-row seating, all-wheel drive, leather, premium audio, excellent safety ratings, and one of the most respected V6 engines ever built, Honda's J35. I know a nurse in Ohio who bought her 2008 MDX with 180,000 miles. She commutes 45 minutes to the clinic every day. That thing now has 260,000 on it, and she has exactly zero interest in replacing it. Mechanics have seen these engines at 250,000 miles, 300,000, in rare cases way more. There's a documented Acura with over 900,000 miles. Is that normal? Of course not. But it tells you something about the engineering. The biggest expense is the timing belt service. Budget for it. Make sure it was done, then move on. Compared to European luxury SUVs from the same era, the running costs aren't even in the same conversation. When buying, check. Timing belt history, transmission behavior, rear differential, cooling system, price, $6,000 to $9,000, a brand new Lexus TX with 3 rows, 55 grand and up. The MDX does the same job, for the price of the sales tax on the Lexus. Let me reset something real quick because this isn't about cheap cars, it's about reliability per dollar. When a $7,000 MDX gives you 200,000 more miles than a $60,000 lease vehicle, the math isn't even close. The next 2 SUVs take this principle to the extreme, because number 2 is the one mechanics recommend to their own families. This is where the math starts getting uncomfortable. Most people see a Lexus badge and think, expensive. Mechanics see something different, a Toyota. The RX350 is Toyota engineering wrapped in a luxury shell. Full stop. The 3.5-liter V6 in these vehicles has a reputation as one of the most reliable engines Toyota ever built. Timing chain, naturally aspirated, proven automatic transmission, no drama, no surprises, no endless shop bills. And here's what buyers often miss. Lexus owners maintain their vehicles excellently. Finding a one-owner RX with complete service history feels like buried treasure. The vehicle might have 150,000 miles, but it was maintained better than most with 70,000. Heated seats, premium audio, power tailgate, backup camera, and one of the smoothest rides you'll find at this price point. Price? Higher mileage examples are now dipping below $10,000. Go to a Lexus dealer tomorrow. A brand new RX350, 60 grand. Same badge, same nameplate, completely different price tag. And honestly, is the new one 6 times better? It's not. Which brings us to number 1, because number 1 isn't just a luxury SUV, it's something much bigger. This is the one that makes absolutely no sense at current market prices. Most buyers think it's just another luxury SUV. It's not. Underneath the Lexus badge is the DNA of a Toyota Land Cruiser Prado. Body on frame, full-time 4-wheel drive, low-range transfer case, a naturally aspirated V8, and one of the most over-engineered platforms Toyota has ever built. This thing wasn't designed for shopping malls. It was built to survive the harshest environments on Earth, Australia, South Africa, the Middle East. And somehow, depreciation crushed it. Under the hood, Toyota's legendary 4.6-liter V8. No turbos, no hybrid batteries, no complicated systems that impress journalists and bankrupt owners later. Just proven engineering. Owners routinely document 250,000, 300,000 miles. Some go far beyond that. I know a contractor in Texas who bought his 2011 GX with 160,000 miles. He tows a trailer with it, commutes to the job site, drives his family on weekends. That thing cost 75 grand new. He paid $9,800. That's reliability per dollar in its purest form. When buying, check. Inspect the frame carefully. Yes, even on a Lexus. Verify service history. Test the 4-wheel drive system. Check suspension components. Prioritize models with documented service records. Price? Higher mileage GX460s are increasingly falling into the $9,000 to $10,000 range. 5 luxury SUVs, all under 10 grand, all with proven engineering under the hood, not just an expensive badge. And every single one of them makes walking into a Lexus showroom and paying sticker price look like absolute madness. You don't need to finance $70,000 to drive a reliable luxury SUV. You just need to know what to look for. Now you know what mechanics know. Sticker price and value are 2 completely different things.